Greetings, and welcome to the Church of Sam online video blog. My name is Damon Caulfield. Today I'd like to speak a bit about the events going on in Iran right now, surrounding the celebration of the anniversary of the Iranian Revolution, and the announcement by the country's dictator, Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, that the country was now producing weapons-grade nuclear material, for a program which they claim is peaceful, but for what the rest of the world knows is a play for power, an infantile play for power. In concordance with this announcement, these revolutionary days and these staged celebrations, they are once again putting down protests of the opposition, cutting off the internet, going and shooting at protesters, shooting them with paintball guns to mark them to be arrested later on. Once again, in infantile moves by a country that is resisting evolution, resisting global connection. Just like they did last year, when their elections were contested, when there might have been a chance that there might have been a candidate who had won that the regime did not prefer. They cut off the internet. They shot at people in the streets. Regimes like this, like the Iranian regime, and North Korea, and these other rogue dictatorships, are sitting there behaving like it's the 1930s. Like the world has not changed in the past 70, 80 years. Like all a country's goal should be is a fight for dominance, a fight for land, a fight for power. They are so wrong. And they're so mistaken. There are no separate countries anymore, my friends. They don't exist. Things like the internet and global business have made these a thing of the past. We are all connected. We are all one. The entire world is moving in this direction. For example, we may compete with one another. The great powers, the first world countries, any country in the world. We may compete with each other, but if one of the first world countries went down, Russia, China, the United States, Britain, European Union, any of us, if one of us went down due to some sort of cataclysmic event, the rest of us would go down. Because we are all connected. Because we are at the point of achieving global connection, global symbiosis. That is why there's no longer world wars. Because if one of us goes down, if one of us dies, we all die. Because we are all human beings. We are all one. We are all God. And regimes like the Iranian regime cloak themselves in God, but they just want to destroy God. They want to destroy what God wants for us. My friends, we must actively work to eliminate these divisive forces from our lives. And I'm not just talking about political regimes, because we all know there's little that the individual can do to take down regimes thousands of miles away. However, what we have to do is start small with those people around us. The people who refuse global connection, who are offered this gift, who are offered what God wants and just throw it away. The coworker who shirks their responsibilities and passes the buck on to you. People like the sales associate or the credit card agent that refuses to dump the rule book and think outside the box and work with you. The people who refuse to help. Spouses who shut down all attempts at communication or connection. If these people resist these attempts at communication, then they must be eliminated. They must be shut out of your lives. Because they're never going to find that. We cannot associate with people like this. Just like we cannot associate with regimes like Iran and North Korea. The agents of repression. The agents who wish to bring about the death of global connection. And if we start small, if each one of us starts small, with a person next to them, then soon we have a movement. Our voice becomes a storm. We, working together, will use the power of God and become gods and create a better world. A world worthy of God's love. This has been the Church of Sam online video blog. My name is Damon Caulfield. Be well.